Hello guys, welcome back to GP Prediction channel. Well, today I'm actually going to be teaching you guys on how to predict double chance. That is your home to win or draw, or your away to win or draw. Right, so if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is GP Prediction and I go around teach people how to make their betting life very easy. And today I am about to make your personal betting life very easy. So without wasting your time, let's get started. Now, what is double chance? Is you actually betting on a particular team that is a stronger team to either win or draw, right? It's actually very simple. So if a stronger team cannot win, they will definitely draw. And how can you predict, or how do you do that? It's actually very simple. Before I show you how to do it, let me show you a ticket I actually won with this particular strategy. And after that, we come back to this video where I will show you how it is done. So let's go. Let me show you right now. Let's go. Now, this is a ticket I actually won with this particular strategy. Although I actually cashed out, I was supposed to win 46,000 naira, but I actually won 42,000 naira. That is fine, right? So you can see, I actually played this particular team, the home team to win or draw, the away team to win or draw, and you can see everything went as planned. You can see for yourself. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how to do this in a very simple step. So without wasting your time, let's get started. Right, so the first thing you have to do is to make sure you get an application called Flash Score. If you don't have that Flash Score on your phone, all you have to do is to go to your Play Store or App Store and download it. Once you are done downloading it, you are going to get this interface like this. This is the interface you are going to get. Now, you can pick up any random game and actually predict, but I'll tell you something at the end of this video, which you have to watch this video to the end so you can get all the information needed, right? So now there are 3 rules you must follow when you want to use this strategy. The first rule is you must identify the winner using odd. The second rule is you must identify the winner using analysis. The third rule is you must combine the first rule and the second rule to get your strategy completed. So if you miss any of these rules, or you mistake any of these rules, you're actually going to be losing that particular game. So that is why you have to watch this video to the end so you can get all the information you want. Now, let's pick up any random game and make analysis right now with this strategy, right? So this is Atletico Bilbao versus Manchester United, right? So I'm actually going to be predicting this particular game for you right now with this strategy. Now, what does the first rule say? The first rule says you must identify the winner using odd. So how do you do that? Let's go. You click on this particular area on your Flash Score. When you click on that particular area on your Flash Score, the next thing you're going to do is you are going to look at this particular area here. That is the first one. You can even look the second one, the third one, or whatever you want to look. But we are going to be focusing on the very first one here, right? So now we are going to pick out the smallest odd here, right? So you can see that for home to win this particular match is 2.26, right? And for them to draw is actually 3.42. And for away to win, which is Manchester United, is 3.58, right? Let me say it again so you can understand. For home to win this match is 2.26. For them to draw is 3.42. And for Manchester United to actually win this particular match is 3.58. Now that you have seen that the smallest odd here is actually the home team, which has 2.26. That is the smallest odd. Now, according to the odd, it's actually banking on that home is actually going to win this particular match according to the odd. But that is not enough reason to pick that particular game to win or draw. That is not enough reason. But you have actually passed out the first rule, which is identifying the winner using odd. Now that you have actually identified the winner using odd, the next thing you are going to do is to identify the winner using analysis. This is the most important part. If you get this wrong, you are actually going to be losing a lot of money, right? So now, how do you make analysis, or how do you identify the winner using analysis? Now watch me do it. The next thing you're going to do is to click on H2H. When you click on H2H, you're going to see this interface like this on your Flash Score. Now, what you're going to do is, since the winner is the home team according to the odd, we're actually going to be putting our games here. That is, it's going to display all the games home have played at home, and we're going to do that for away, all the games away have played at away. Right now, let me tell you the psychology behind it. Right, so put it here. We'll click on this particular area. Yeah, click on it. Since home is the favorite to win according to the odd, you want to make sure that the favorite team that is going to win that particular match have at least 4 wins in their last 5 match at home, since they are playing at home. If the favorite team is at away, you want to make sure that the favorite team is having at least 4 wins out of 5 in the last 5 games at away, right? So depending on where they are playing, in this particular game, the favorite team is playing at home, and you want to make sure that the favorite team have at least 4 wins in the last 5 games at home, right? And I will tell you why. Let me show you. So let's calculate the last 5 games home have played at home. So when you click on this particular area, the flash score is going to display out the last 5 games home have played at home. Now you are going to do the counting to make sure you get 4 wins out of 5 in the last 5 games. Or you can even get 5 wins out of 5. Yeah, if you see that particular game, it's also fine. Right, so now let's calculate and see. Right, so home actually won this particular game. They won this particular game. They won this particular game. They drew this particular game, and they won this particular game. So you can see that in the last 5 games, they only drew once and they won everything. Right, so now you go to your calculator. Let me show you something. Let's go to our calculator. When you get to your calculator, I want to show you the reason why you have to make sure you pick games where the home team, that way the favorite team, have at least 4 wins out of 5. So like I said before, when we calculated the home team, you can see that they actually won 4 games out of 5 games they have played at home, right? So now you say 4 divided by 5 times 100, you are going to get 80% assurance. Now this calculation is telling you that home team, whenever they play at home, they have 80% chances of winning that particular game at home, right? So like I said before, if a particular team can actually win when they are playing at home, definitely when they want to play other people, they will definitely try to fight for a win, or they'll fight for a draw, right? That's what I tell people a lot, right? So if you do this, you can see that according to the stats we have here, that the statistics we have here, we can see that home team actually won 4 games out of 5 in their last 5 games they have played. And when you do the calculation, you can see that it is 80% assured that whenever home is playing at home, they are actually very, very strong. And when you get 80% and above, when you do your calculation, it means that they are actually very, very strong and they are in form when they are playing at home. So this is the first step. So you want to make sure that the favorite team is having 4 wins out of 5 in their last 5 games they have played, either at home or at away, depending on where they are playing now. So you can see that this particular team is playing at home. That is why I actually pick out games they are playing at home in the last 5 games, and they have won just 4, which is better and which is very, very good. Now, here's the next trick you must focus on. You must focus on the weaker team, right? Now, the weaker team is... Now, since you have actually analyzed for the stronger team, now you go back to the weaker team, which is the Manchester United. You click on this particular area. Now you click on this particular area. Now I'll tell you one thing. You want to make sure that the weaker team have at least in the last 5 games they have played at away or at home. If the weaker team is playing at home, you check the last 5 games they have played at home. If the weaker team is playing at away, you check the last 5 games they have played at away. You want to make sure that they have 2 or less wins in the last 5 games. So they might have 2 wins, 1 wins, or even 0 win in the last 5 games. That is a good sign that they're actually very, very weak, right? So now you can see for yourself that in the last 5 games, this Manchester United have played at away, they actually have just 1 win against Leicester City. And when you do your calculation, let's do a calculation. When you do your calculation, you say 1 divided by 5 times 100, you can see that it is 20% chances that they have today where they want to play against somebody having 80% chance at home, right? And you can see that Manchester United are actually very, very weak at away. In the last 5 games they have played at away, they only won just 1, and that is a sign that they're actually very, very weak. And the home team is having 80%, so you can see the distance between the home team and the away team, right? So the stronger team and the weaker team, you can see the distance, right? So when you get this kind of setup, the next thing you're going to do is just to play them the stronger team to win or draw. So in this particular scenario, I will pick home to win. Manchester, I will pick home to win or draw. That is what I will do. It's actually very simple. But if you actually want to make further analysis, that is, if you love to make further analysis, you can just check that head to head. But for me, I would advise you focus on what I told you, right? You focus on identify the winner using odd and identify the winner using analysis. So now that we have identified the winner using odd, we have also identified the winner using analysis. What are we going to do next? We are going to combine the first one and the second rule together, right? So how do you combine it? It's actually very simple. Now I will show you how to do it. So if you go back previously on the previous video when I was trying to explain this to you, I told you that you must identify the winner using odd. And when we did that, you can see that it's actually the smallest odd is home, right? Which is the home team here, right? So you keep that in your mind. The home team has the smallest odd. That is his first sign. And now when you did your analysis, you want to make sure that the home team have 4 wins out of 5 and the weaker team, that is the away team, have at least 2 or 1 win or even 0 win in the last 5 games. And when you see something like that, you can see that the home team is having 80% chance of winning and the away team is having 20% chance of winning. So again, the analysis favored the home team. So you can see that the first one analysis checking by odd favored the home team, and the second one checking by analysis favored the home team. So these two is actually pointing at the home. So you can definitely now bank this particular game to play home to win or draw, or you can play them to play home to score 1 goal. Yeah, so any of the options you are okay with, you can definitely play them with. Now I'll tell you some leagues you must avoid. Try to avoid African leagues due to fixed matches and other reasons. So try to avoid Africa leagues, Argentina leagues. These are the 2 leagues I would advise you stay away from, and also stay away from amateur games. This is something you must try to understand, right? So amateur games, they don't know how to be consistent, right? So just stay away from them. And if you follow these instructions in this video, definitely you are going to be making something from yourself. So if you love what I do, all you have to do is to hit that subscribe button, notification bell button. So when I drop a video like this, you will always be the first to be notified. I'll see you in the next video. For now, peace and love. Bye-bye. One more thing. So if you want me to predict any strategy for you, say it in the comment section. Or you can even say, GP prediction, thank you so much for this strategy. Bye-bye.